So lunch was good, really good. Uh, see what we got going on. Yeah, I missed, of course, since I left. The NQ got a little volatile. The crazy thing about NQ is oh wait, I think I literally had the bottom. Kind of sucks, but whatever. That was nearly a perfect trade. It doesn't look like anything moved today. So what a boring day overall. This autofocus thing's got to be fixed. Yeah, I know, but at the ultimate levels, I like to hold, a little bit longer. I have my leftover ice cream from last, I don't know when I got the ice cream during this week sometime. Um, I don't really have much suggestions on AMC. I'm kind of over that stock. I don't know if it's gonna pop at all. Every time it tries to pop, it sells off. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I don't know. Of course, as soon as I come back, the volatility dies in NQ. but it is what it is. I did make another almost $100, I think. Mm, yeah, I think it was another $100 I made at lunch. Go ahead and Luke. We had a good stream earlier. Woke up a little late. Had a pretty solid day. Not much going on in the stock world. Stocks were kind of dead today, so I don't believe Bill trades actively like us. I don't even know how options work. So let's see if NQ could do something for us for the afternoon. Yeah, guys, bite into the moon. That's gonna be the Monday stream. How long can you technically play a stock in the future market? I'm not sure. To to swing trade and hold futures overnight requires a lot of capital, though. Um, Let me show you something. So here's um the margins. So micro is basically 1/10 of what I trade right now on Nasdaq, right? So I trade the mini, and micro is 1/10. So it's $100 to enter and exit. So you need $100 to get in one contract during the day for a day trade. If you want to hold it overnight, you would need to have 1,600 in your account. And when it comes to a mini, you need $16,000 in your account. So to swing trade futures is not really great. What's going on, guys? If you're just tuning in, we had a long stream in the morning. Took a break for lunch. Yeah. Swing trading futures is not it's not for everyone. It's expensive. And this ice cream hit the spot. No, that's actually same ice cream as last time. I froze half of it. We'll find out. It was a lot less than last time. It was like 1/3, maybe 1/4. But I'm gonna go get another one of these soon. I should have a stock in this, but I think this is Coca-Cola. Actually, it's not. It used to be Coca-Cola or Pepsi. Cause not anymore. I thought that I know back in the day, maybe not anymore. I don't know. That energy drink is hard to find. Only a couple stores have them. All right, this this pink line, I'm buying there if NQ gets there, I'm buying right here. 7:30. Alan says so every play you make costs you $100. Yeah, which is equivalent to playing 100 shares of a $1 stock, right? It's super cheap. Marcus, I hope you're having a good day. Sounds like it. I'm trying to get some more profits out on the table here, but I don't know. Yeah, it's 3 amp. It's all the same. All the discounter brokers are the same. I'm using Tradeovate in this instance, but I also have amp, and it's the same thing, same cost. Oh, I missed the trade. Oh, Well, not really. I didn't fully miss it. No, I said pink line, right? Not this line. I'm just basically looking for previous support, previous resistance level, which is here. Once, twice, 3 times, and then 4 times it acted as support. Then it broke under, and then reclaimed. So now I'm gonna try, but it's not gonna do it. Damn it. Yeah, Marcus, you're good. This is an afternoon stream. We're just chilling. I don't have to make any more trades if there's no opportunity. I'm not paying attention to any stocks anymore at this time. So just chilling. Already secured the bag on the day. So it's not bad. Oh, perfect. Perfect trade here though. Missed that. Wanted a little bit lower. Daniel, thank you for that donation. OG is the same as the rest, guys. I would not be holding this if I was in it, but it's hard to say. But I would not be holding it. I mean, it went up from $2 to $8, so it did have a big run. And anytime stock does this, it's so rare for it to recover. So at that point, it's just playing the odds. Is it worth holding this? I mean, I don't know what your entry was either, like. But people got excited here in the stream, and I quickly told them zoom out the chart, and it shows you. Those who were here earlier, people were getting excited about this little run, and I'm like, no, it's not running yet. Don't get excited. It's tough. It's a tough one. I had an opportunity here on this side, and then once the backside hits, it's all short selling. Oh, so you're still up like almost 75%. That's a huge profit, man. You're good. As long as it's profitable trade, it's a good trade. What did WNW do? Oh, what a chop. This is like the worst type of action. All right, so we might get the breakout here. Might get a little interesting into the close. Patrick Cron, same as OG. All the pot stocks, guys, are done. Just where the hell is? Oh, hold on. Automatic. Well, Cron's the probably, yeah, but I don't know what to tell you. It's done as well, you know. Stuff like this is not healthy, guys. If you see something like this in the stock after it had a huge run, it's not healthy. You guys can't look um like a deer in headlights during these kind of moves. You just gotta sell for profit. It's always gonna be the next trade. Why let it go all the way negative? That's the only thing. I mean, you can still hold it and hope for a comeback, but because it can come back, obviously, right? It still had a huge run from $5 to 15, so it still has a lot of room to either pull back or recover and go higher. But I just don't know. This looks healthier than this. What do you think, Bill? We're getting a breakout here? SNDL next week. It's not gonna. I don't know, guys. Yeah, I mean, if pot stocks become legal, then it's different, guys. Then you invested based on the fundamental and the possible news. But all of us invested into wheat stocks based on the hype and based on the movement that they had now, not based on what's gonna happen in the future, long-term future. If you're holding it long term, then just hold it long term. You know, then you don't even look at it in your portfolio. You just hold it. What is it at? I don't have the charts up for crypto. I'm trying to trade NQ a couple more times. Is it at 10 cents yet? All right, I think we're getting a breakout here. Moonstone. I'm gonna forget that next time. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, you guys have to just separate the fundamentals and trading. If you're getting on the hype, it's different than when you're holding it long term. Um, if you're holding it long term from the lows, then you're fine. And it's a different play. I'm basing it based on now. Um, the quick play, you know, a couple days of swing trading. Huh? Yeah, 420 to the moon. I'm sure Elon will tweet something on 420. Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Just a short stream. Trying to catch a couple more trades on futures here. Stocks are pretty much dead today. I think NQ is gonna go. What a beautiful long. The all-time high at 762 on NQ. Is it? That's the all-time high? Oh god, we're gonna go all-time highs. It's probably someone that asked the question about one of their stocks and I gave him an answer that they didn't like. It's okay. Still appreciate them tuning in. What's going on, Pee-wee? Slower day today. Yeah, we're going to the moon, guys. To the moon. One hour and my weekend starts. Yeah, all of our weekends start. But sadly, we don't want the weekends. We hate the weekends, right? Asia, good afternoon. Uh, futures. I could trade futures on Monday. And then we're buying Biden. Uh, we're doing insiders trading. So buy Biden now. We're going to the moon on Monday. Yeah, the only stock going up on Monday is Biden. BIDN. Alan, Christian, do you mainly trade NQ? Yes. As of last 6 months, I just have way more consistent results with um NQ than stocks. But stocks I do fine, except the fees are much higher. And stocks are just dangerous sometimes. They freaking go to the moon and don't let you stop out, or they dump and they don't let you stop out. But I think we're going, guys. This is all-time highs. All-time highs alert. All-time highs alert. I am not shorting this. That's for sure. I should be going long, but I'm scared. Yeah, BIDN baby. POWG is for Saturday and Sunday. Sunday especially. It's Valentine's Day, guys. PAWG, baby. And here we go, all-time highs on the stock market and Q. Did the SPY hit all-time highs as well? SPY is about to hit all-time highs, guys. 392. Incredible. The market is just wild. I don't know. Oh God. I don't think I'm gonna get another trade because I'm scared to like. Chris. But Chris, make sure when you know it's over, just pull out because then it gets expensive to back hold at PAWG. If you don't pull out, it gets expensive. Thanks, Chris, for that donation. Yeah, Bill, but I don't know if it's gonna pull back. This was the buy. This was the damn buy right here. Should have bought it here. I wanted to buy it down here though. And the reason I waited is because last time I got in a little early. Oof, we're about to go. I might have to buy. Oh, it's all-time highs. It's like a very rare occasion that I would chase. I'll risk a little bit. I'm stopping out break even. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's waking back already. Of course, as soon as I get in, it wicks back. Yep. It's expensive 18 years. The company doesn't pay dividends. You got to pay the dividends to the company. Can we get another pullback? Of course, now it's gonna go. I'm long again. There we go. If I get stopped out, I'll be upset because I just had $100 and I didn't take it. All right, guys, this is why I scalp. I just had two $200 trades and they both disappeared. That's $200 I could have just made within 2 seconds. So annoying. All I did was add commissions to my day. But I am chasing up here, so I don't know what I'm even thinking about. but I'm chasing the hell out of it. Come on, can NQ come back? Yeah, it's a NASDAQ 100. Yes. It's the top companies. There's S&P 500 and then there's the NASDAQ 100. So NASDAQ has 100 companies and then S&P has 500 companies. I think, at least. Yeah, 500. It's actually 505 stocks. Actually, NASDAQ has more than... No, it's 100, 102. Still watching AMC? Wow, I'm a loser. Look at that, guys. Look at it go. Should have been buying all-time highs. Superstar, good luck. AMC, yeah. Oh, it's so good. NQ is just being... Are you still in on this one? What do you mean, Asia? I just took a couple of trades on it and I broke even on them. I was up $100 on 2. And I set a stop to break even. And I got stopped out. Instead of taking at least $50 to $100 on the trades, I let them come back. That's why I scalp. This happens too often to me and it drives me nuts. Like, I'd rather make $500 in a day by making $100 5 times versus making $1,000 on one trade and losing 500 on the other trade. I don't know. It's just a mental thing. Nah, it's not true. It's just when the hype is over, it's gonna happen, right? Look at the SNDL stocks and the wheat stocks. Same thing happened. I was expecting a bigger push, to be honest, on NQ for all-time highs, but it's kind of like chilling. But what a beautiful setup here, though. Like, this is like a textbook cup and handle setup right here. Buy this dip. I tried almost to buy that dip, except I wanted it a little bit lower. I wanted it down here. And I missed it completely. You got to go against the herd in the market. No, I don't think so. That's my opinion. I don't think there's going to be a squeeze. But who knows? If it happens, it happens. But a lot of people are going to be wasting their time on it, waiting for it. What's your entry? Nah, people just gambled. People just bought a stock. They had no idea what stock trading even is, and they just, we just bought. And a lot of people, that's how they got introduced to the market. So I don't think it's, to me, it was nothing different except the hype. There was a lot more hype and talk about it on social media between people that are not involved in the stock market, but those that are involved in the stock market, it was not much different. GME, on the other hand, was a little bit different. GME was wild. I mean, GME was a squeeze that we haven't seen in a long time. We won't see in a long time. But see how so many people lost? Yet the stock went from $20 to $500, and how many people lost money? It's crazy, isn't it? Oh, how many shares do you have at what price? Yeah, Asia, a lot of people got introduced to the market, right? Like I keep saying. So being introduced to the market now and being able to kind of get more educated is a good price to pay sometimes, because money can always be made back. All right, this market is going bananas now, and I'm not in it, so I'm getting annoyed. I guess that's gonna be it for the day, guys. Damn it. Was hoping to get a couple more trades. Definitely had the opportunity. Someone should have told me to buy all-time highs. No, I'm not long. Wow, what a spike. No, I'm not long, sadly. I was in twice and I got stopped out. Too tight of stops. No, Zoldra, this is not a penny stock. We don't want to be fighting the all-time highs on this one. Just hold them, Asia. I mean, unless they have some kind of value and you could sell them. But if it's like a smaller stocks, then it's no point. Yeah, I sold the AMC for a loss too. That happens. I was in too high. Right, Bill? Isn't it fun to watch? To me, it's so much fun to watch. Let me zoom it in for you guys. So you guys could see more of the action. Wow. That's 30 points since the highs. 30 points. That's $600. This would be nice. Nothing. It's just going all-time highs. I don't know. I don't know how the market's at all-time highs during pandemic over and over again, but wow, this is crazy. Can you guys tell I'm having FOMO? I'm having a lot of FOMO right now. My God, what a perfect setup. That was like the most perfect setup too. I just it was Friday. I'm up like $500. I didn't want to risk $200 because that's usually what I risk on the longer term trade. Oh, so mad. I tried twice. I got stopped out. Yeah. The reason why we have FOMO and why we get in late, well, why reason why we get in late to stocks is because of FOMO, but it's too late. Not now. Now it's too late. Now that would be just a dumb trade. Chinese New Year. Well, yeah. But with like GME was easier not to have FOMO for me because if GME is at $300, how high can it possibly get, right? So unless you're day trading it with margin or a ton of shares, you're not gonna make that much of a return. This is NASDAQ futures. Really pissed at myself. I got in at I should have been buying 62s. Well, now I could buy it because now it's kind of making a flag on a shorter time frame. Kind of made a pullback. I'll do it. I'll do it for the stream. Let's see. I have a good stop loss, so if I get stopped down now, it's whatever. At least now I have a proper stop in place. The risk is $200. And of course it gets stuffed. I lost 200 at the end of the day yesterday. So let it be a lesson learned if it doesn't work. Alright, I don't like it. I'm setting a stop tighter, guys. I don't like it. Should have went already. Come on, break. Wow, it's being such a bitch. Ah, I deserve to lose. I'm just moving my stop to even closer, guys. I'm done with this. This is stupid to trade like that. It's gonna pull back hard. So I'm glad my stop is right there. Still alive, still alive. Can we go higher? Can we go higher? Nope. Stop filled. I lost $25. Okay. Not terrible. That was horrible. Oh my god. You guys see this? You guys see this? Oh, thank God. Whew. I was gonna say. This is a 500 tick chart, guys. So it moves so fast compared to the minute chart. Yeah, it was just trolling me. So this trade's till 5 p.m. It's gonna stop at like 4:15, but for a few minutes, and then market closes at 5 on futures. But I'm done with it for now, for today. Now it's gonna go. See? Never that easy, guys. Nah, no tilt. Just annoyed. Because an all-time high setup like that doesn't happen often, guys. Alan, futures trade all night. There's no ending to futures. That's why the futures are so much more fun. Futures close on Fridays. Yeah, they're gonna close at 5 in an hour, and they're gonna reopen on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and they're gonna be open until 1 p.m. Eastern time on Monday because it's a holiday, and they'll reopen at 6. Versus the regular market's gonna be closed. But futures only closed for an hour every day. From 5 to 6 p.m., future market is closed. But other than that, they trade all around the clock, and it's amazing. Yeah, I closed out NAKD long time ago too. It just says, watching all this stress, I'm not sure if I can handle day trading. Yeah. It's not for everyone. But it's because I'm an idiot and I didn't buy the all-time high. So the all-time high was right here. Let me get my pen. The all-time high was broken right here. I should have been going long right there. And then if I held to the close, that's a potentially $1,000 trade. Potentially. Oh, you can't see? Yeah, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, so this is the all-time highs. A perfect setup for all-time high break. And if I bought here and I sold at the top, that would have been a almost $1,100 trade. Potentially, right? So I could have made, I wouldn't make 1,100, but not a millionaire. Yeah, Zoldro, that's why I didn't invest long term because I would panic out. Next week, yeah, on Monday, right? I think Monday's the day AMC's going to the moon. That's what I heard. I don't know. I heard there was a BIDN buyout of AMC on Monday. Rockets sometimes crash during launch. Oh yeah, they wouldn't even. They would be looking for it. They'd be like, these dumbass Robin Hooders. They don't have BIDN. It's the next big thing. They're trying to restrict everything. Imagine. ZNGA. You sure that's right? I don't. Oh wait. Yeah. Never mind. Oh, that's a nice stock. It's like $10 stock. Yeah, it's looking good. They give you one share of this. Yeah, Thomas. Very good point. Risk management and then profit targets. And profit target should also be kind of like realistic. Like SNDL $10 was kind of pushing it, you know. But also knowing like when to exit, so it doesn't have to be at a price, but when certain things are happening, you gotta exit. So you can ride the trend up until something gets broken. It's like the trend, the momentum. This is AMC as we know. That's AMC guys.
And there we go, the reorientation to the belly flop.
And we go.
And here we go.
Here we go to the moon,
Oh,
guys.
It's like a skating trick. What's going on here?
Oh my lord, here it comes.
So this is Mary's angle right here.
Yeah. Now
Mary's
remember.
back angle from South Padre. You can see the flaps actuating.
Yes, indeed. Now remember, this is subsonic, and this is the belly flop descent under aerodynamic control of the aero surfaces. Look at that shot.
This is insane.
Look at that shot. Starship appears to be very stable in its belly
Yep, looks
flop.
good.
Yep. I mean, Mary is doing an absolutely.
Oh my gosh,
tracking this thing.
it's immensely stable. This is.
Alright, now this is the part where SN8 reached successfully as well. The next step will be that landing flip maneuver, hoping for a better outcome on SN9's flight. Again, this is still all a test flight, but hoping for some extra progress on this flight.
It looks like it's
And
coming
remember
down
too,
on
they
top of a robot. Look at
and
this.
remember. Oh yeah, and a very very stable. This is wonderful. Again, test flight. SpaceX might have changed a few things, so let's see what this landing looks like. 2-engine reignition and a flip and burn.
Look at this. It's pointed not exactly right at Mary, but Mary can see all three Raptors in the bottom.
All
Yeah, this is
right,
the
here we go.
recap of
We should be
GME
getting
and
close here
AMC.
now.
That's amazing. Look at the ice.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
And the flip looks like they lost a piece
Oh.
there.
Ah.
Wow.
Oh. Woo!
Wow. Stand by for audio.
Yeah, I'm not having great control, but I'm trying to get the camera pointed there. There we go, I got it.
I imagined you weren't having great control.
I tracked it the entire way.
Yeah, so that's what we had on GME. That's the moon we're going to. What a boring day, guys. Boring day. TOPS didn't crash today. It's going after hours. This could be the next sector, guys. The shippers. Shipping stocks. Oh, not shipping stocks. I think these are like the ships. That ship stuff. Hope the diamond hands weren't in the crash radius. They were in they were in the rocket. They're gonna tighten some bolts for next time and they're gonna take off. A lot of us guys were in that rocket, so let's not make fun of everyone. But lessons learned, right? Now, I sold AMC at $8, so I learned my lesson too. That's why I sold SNDL much sooner. I honestly held AMC longer than I would have because of the stream. I felt bad. I didn't have that much invested, right? So it was like, imagine. It's mostly not sunshine. There's a lot of rain in trading. Do you feel day trading or doing trading on the stream makes it harder? Yeah, definitely. Especially like live. If I'm just talking about it, it's different, right? But the biggest thing is not even that it's harder, it's that people will copy. People will try to copy, but there's a delay, right? There's a slight delay. I trade super fast, so it's just not something that I recommend. But maybe one day. I'll definitely show live trades here and there. And I should definitely set up my computer somehow. That way I could record my trading screen. So that way I could chop up the trades and make videos like once a week or something. Yeah, it's part of like your strategy. So it could be monetary, it could be technical. There's many ways to exit a trade. It doesn't have to be the sell price. It could be the technical level that's broken, let's say. Basically on SNDL and Tilray, we just saw people jumping out. Like, I mean, this was bad, you know. SNDL luckily gave us an opportunity to kind of think about it, for me at least. It wasn't like, okay, I gotta jump ship. I wasn't even paying attention to it at the open. So I was in futures trades. But when we had this huge dump and then we kind of recovered and we couldn't reclaim, so basically what you want to see, a strong stock, when it has a big pullback, it will reclaim, right? It will do that. It's not gonna keep going lower. Especially if after it had a huge run already, right? So it already had a huge run, more than people expected, and boom. But also Tilray was like the main main one that we have to pay attention to. So when Tilray got ugly, that was like a sign to kind of get out and save whatever profit you had. Yeah, if you bought GME at 360, then you got to think to yourself, why did I do that? If GME went to $1,000, right? If it went to 1,000 per share, you would have made the same as if you bought $1 stock and sold it at $3. Now it's not gonna get. I don't think GME is coming back to 300. No way. You missed all-time highs on the market. Me missing the trade like an idiot, and then FOMOing into it and losing money on the stream. It was fun. What a move on NQ and ES and crazy. This was the all-time high right here. All-time high. Should have went long. Yeah. It was a rough morning anyway. I overslept, so I'm happy to be green on the day anyway. Maybe I'll give a few weeks and jump ship at a certain point. Yeah, I mean, depends how much money you have involved. You know, but yeah, you basically lost most of your money, right? At $350, $50, that's what is that? Lost $350 to $50. Yeah, it's 85% loss. It's tough. But that's all right. I lost way more than that on the short stock. I lost around like 300% one time in 2 hours. Yeah, I learned my lesson. I let 2 months of profits go in one day, in 2 hours, not even one day, on one single trade. Typically, it's like, you know, you have multiple bad trades that cause a big red day. No, this was just one bad day, one bad trade. Yeah, paper trading is good for getting used to like the buy and sell buttons and different things and getting familiar with the platform. And then also with the charts, right? And how the charts work. But as far as like swing trading on paper trading doesn't really matter. But this is so beautiful, Bill. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this hourly. I think 15 minutes the cleanest. That is the cleanest breakout. Oh my God. I'm such a fool. That really hurts that I didn't take this breakout. I'm so mad at myself. This doesn't come often. Hey, Bill, at least I avoided it to the short side, right? So that's a win. At least I didn't try to fight it on the short side. And this chart is all messed up. At least I didn't fight it to the short side. I knew that much. Yeah, Asia, the biggest thing to recognize is knowing when buyers are in control versus when sellers are in control. How much do you think it could have made with my paper hand? Maybe like 500. So I would have doubled my day, would have had another $1,000 day. But overall, I could have made $1,660 total on one contract. So guys, just so you have an idea, this is 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes. With $1,000, I could have made $1,000. With $100, I could have made $100. So I could have made 100% of my return in just 30 minutes. But that's all hindsight. I wouldn't have held, but I would have definitely held for like $300-400 profit maybe. If I got in and it went in right away. That's the thing. It's got to go right away for me. I don't know why that happens to me, especially when I'm up on the day. If I'm at 0 on the day, I'm less likely to panic and get out of a trade like this. If this was the beginning of the day, I would have been in it. The morning trades are always a little bit different for me. Always give it more room, always try to make a bigger win and such. Looking for volatile stocks, all you got to look for is the main gaps. So this scanner right here this scanner right here. That's all you need. That's how you find the leading stocks of the day. Finding the stocks is not hard. It's just trading them. It's every stock behaves a little bit different, right? Who knows which stock's gonna gain traction from different buyers and sellers, which is gonna lead for it to either squeeze or dump. You don't know that, so you kind of have to read the charts. Yeah, so I like to focus on lines. So lines are basically just support and resistance levels. You can see like these lines are oftentimes the lows. Like it's not always accurate, but oftentimes it is pretty accurate. And these lines are from previous days, right? So previous days of action. And usually how a line gets made is multiple points have to touch. So multiple peaks and multiple valleys have to kind of come together and form a channel. So like, for example, like here, if you take a reminder, these lines, I didn't draw any lines today. All these lines are from prior days. You have this peak here, and look how perfectly that aligned. But here I was waiting for more of a pullback. Oh, just to give you an idea how much I would have made if I would have bought it there, because I was actually planning on buying it there. I just wanted more of a pullback. So I was trying to buy it here, trying to be a little bit more safe on that. But let's say I would have bought it in here. the potential would have been $1,600 in 40 minutes. I would have piked out and I would have just sold it, but I should have been buying here for the breakout and then selling it into the push. I was not a fan of this action here. But it's all hindsight, guys. It's so easy to look at it and be like, oh, should have just bought it there and held it. But yeah, that was the one time I was actually planning on getting it. I just wish this wick down a little bit more towards this support. But as you can see, gotta trust the lines. The lines were perfect. This dotted line here was perfect. Yep. Yep, you can. So the hardest part with this trailing stop, you just gotta get clear. It's gotta go up in your favor for a little bit, and then you set the stop. You know, first you set it to break even, then you just trail it how you want. You could do under the candle. As you guys can see, a proper trail stop on this on a 2-minute chart, you just basically as new candles are formed, you set a stop at the low of the candle, right? So here it was close, but besides that, no candle has ever been broken until here. So this candle broke the low of this candle right here. So this would have been the stop at 800. That's one way to trail stop. Yeah, I mean, Discord's not complicated, guys. It's complicated to do like different features of it, but besides that, it's simple. I don't know how to use it much more than that anyway. Oh, it sucks. This was so perfect though. Oh, I'm gonna have nightmares about this. Didn't learn broken candles yet? What does that mean, broken candles? Asia, large gaps between them. It's very simple. So you'll never see a gap between candles on. So if you watched my video, for example, you would never. I mentioned that there's no gaps between candles because the candle will always open when the previous candle closes. So if this candle closes here at whatever level that is, the next one will always open at the same level. The only time it doesn't is either in the day, during the day, it would be the halts, right? So the stock halts, it could open at different levels. And then the other reason is it's a daily chart. So it's in between days. So that's how you could tell that it's a gap and that's a different day, right? It also signifies it by this dashed line on the vertical axis, but it's just usually on the daily level. So there's going to be gaps on a daily chart. So if you look at like SNDL on the daily chart, right? So it's just different. Daily charts are different. It's always going to be gaps. Because also, guys, a daily chart does not take into consideration pre-market and after hours. Keep that in mind. I know a lot of people are confused about that, but candles do not take into consideration pre-market and after hours on the daily chart. It says SNDL went up to 396. It actually went up to what, $5 almost, 487. So keep that in mind. Halts, not holds, sorry. Halts. Like volatility halts. That's good. I'm glad you learned that, because I don't even know. That's over my head. 5-minute charts, yes. So like a 5-minute chart, if 5-minute chart is the whole entire day, right? So on my broker, for example, it's cool because they shade out the pre-market, so it's light gray, and then it's black for regular hours. So I could tell right away which one's pre-market and which one's after hours, but a lot of brokers don't do that. And then I have an option to turn it off. So if I turn that off, the pre-market is now gone, and after hours is now gone. Well, you could go counter trend. There's nothing wrong with counter trend, especially low float stocks. Like, for example, what was that stock today? ARTL. I mean, right? You're shorting strength here, but at the end of the day, you're still gonna win. It works different on different stocks, right? These penny stocks are always usually coming down. Can I pull up RSI? Well, RSI works different on a trending stock versus on these type of stocks. So let's take a look at SNDL and RSI. I don't know if you guys could see that. No, you can't. Of course you can't because it's zoomed in. 1 second, guys. Yes, that's the RSI on the bottom here. Let's put it on like a 15-minute chart. Yeah, that's why like you can't just go based on this. You would get destroyed. But I guess when it gets to like 80, you could short it for a quick scalp, I guess. It usually has a pullback when it gets to 80. Let me pull up NQ and see. No, it's not gonna work. No, I have to see. I have to show this on the full screen. Yeah, yeah, it's all part of your strategy, right? There's a lot of things that go into it, so I get it. I get it. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different strategies. I go counter trend all the time, but I try to go counter trend on a small scale and with the trend on the big scale, right? So like, if I'm buying these pullbacks here, like trying to scalp the support here, it's because we're in uptrend, right? So like the shorts here are now kind of getting pushed out and they're getting worried. So every time it pulls down, these shorts are trying to just cut their losses. It's all psychology, and it's making higher lows, higher lows. So I know based on all these wicks that these wicks are going to get bought up. So even though I'm going counter trend in that second or that minute, like here, like if I'm buying these dips, where the hell was I in? I think I bought this dip here. I hate Fridays, guys. Now what to do till freaking Sunday and Monday? I've been on Bumble for a while. Been on there for a while. You just swipe and swipe and swipe. It's not a dating app. It's a stock. It's a stock. Yeah, sold off again. Went over the IPO price, 76, and dumped again. It's like Tinder, but women have to write first. I don't know how. I really don't know how they're evaluated at $75 a share. $75 for a stupid app. How do they make money? I mean, I get that they make money, but to be a public company, don't you have to have a lot of money? Let's see on Finwiz. Let's see on Finwiz what their thing is. Oh, they don't have any information. That's great. So Bumble CEO is worth $2 billion. So she took Tinder and just copied it and made it so women write first, and now she's a billionaire. My God. Because Tinder's owned by Google, isn't it? Or Facebook or something? Maybe Facebook. Gotta give her props. So she has 21 million shares. I get messages, but it's like annoying. You're supposed to pay for the app and then you can message them. That's how they make money. Yeah, Asia's right. Someone said, one of my friends said that trade stocks too. He's like, well, not trades, but he's in the stocks as well. He was saying like it's a dumb business model because they don't have retention since everyone goes on Bumble, they find love and they leave. I'm like, most people are not looking for love on Bumble. Yeah, guys, better to invest in stocks than into Bumble. Oh God, what a day, guys! What a day! What a week! What a week! I think Bill, you'd be great at it. Not as fast as me, maybe, but you would still be great at trading. I think NQ would be something you would like. Open an account with a couple $100 and give it a try. See? Some people love it, some people don't. It's the reason I love trading is because it's money that I make every day or lose, whatever. But it doesn't matter if it's every day, every week, every month. But I get to get and pay myself, right? Versus if I have investments, I don't get to pay myself and I can't spend that money. And I don't mean spend it as in go and waste it. I'm saying pay bills with it. Yeah, I mean, you could use 15-minute chart. You could still day trade with the 15-minute, even 5-minute, or you could use a tick chart. You could do a tick chart. Yeah, just 1 hour is kind of slow for intraday trades. Unless you don't trade every day. If you just wait for 1 hour setups, you might not be able to trade a lot. I use 15-minute to 1 hour to draw my lines. You don't want that. What I was using on when you guys were watching that trade happen, that was a tick chart. So basically a tick chart is volume based. So every time there's 500 transactions, that's one candle. So it moves really fast. Asia, yeah, I mean you have to kind of develop that to not be emotionally involved, especially with the money. And the biggest thing about investing and how much money you can make in investing is how much money can you lose. It's Polish. It's Polish accent. Yeah, so it's about how much money you could lose. Yeah, I speak it. I was 12 when I came to the US. Like, for example, I didn't want to take the all-time break high on NQ because I didn't want to lose $200. I was up $500 in a day, and I didn't want to lose 200. And that's typically what you have to give NQ for it to work out, and that's even tight sometimes with the minis. $200, right? So I didn't want to risk that, and I missed the huge trade. But if that was in the morning and I was starting at 0, I would have taken it. And that's the, part of. No, there's plenty of good women that day trade. There's plenty of women that day trade, no worries. Are you a woman? I didn't no idea. Yeah, Asia. I mean, that's gonna take time, to build that cushion, right? So, um, it's hard to say, but yeah, even investing now, you gotta be able to lose money. Otherwise, it's gonna be so hard. I always wonder how did people come up with their like YouTube names and like screen names, like gamer tags and like Twitch names. Are you Polish? Are you Polish citizen, as in you live in Poland? Nice. Where about? Oh, okay. Same as me then. Oh, opposite of me. I'm from Zakopane area, so hence the name Alpine. Because I used to ski so much. I used to ski from being a little boy all the way up till like 18, 19 years old, every single day almost. That's the hence the name Alpine. Yeah, I bruised my hips many times. Because I used to hit the jumps and rails. That was my type of skiing. People are probably tuning into the stream like, what the hell are these people talking about? It's supposed to be a stock trading stream. People are enjoying their weekends already. They're getting ready for Valentine's Day. All right, Bill. I guess so. I'll be right back. Hold on, Bill. If you guys have any beers near you, grab a beer. Let's have a beer for the good week. Uh, see something. go. This one. Cheers. Let me just see something. That looks weird. What the hell happened to that? All right. All right. Cheers, guys. I'm just going back to the chat. To the chat. Yeah, it was a solid week. I'm glad that we had some kind of hype, and then we could have, moved on from AMC and GME because that was getting old. But now we gotta wait for new hype, and we'll see what happens. All right, this mic is pissing me off. I don't know if I made the right decision buying this mic. I think I could still return it and get the one I should have gotten, but it's whatever. Valentine's Day on Sunday. Yeah, let's go trade crypto now. So I heard I have that one too, Asia. That's the one I upgraded from. But I heard there's futures for the crypto for Bitcoin. How the hell does that work? But how does it work? Is it the same as my futures? So I should get into it then. I should be trading it. What broker allows crypto trading? Crypto, Bitcoin futures trading. But is it like leveraged? I don't know. Oh, what's the ticker symbol? Let me see. Would it be? There we go. Let's see what that looks like. I hope I can't trade this. It's gonna be bad if I can. Yeah, see? See the difference, guys? No liquidity. There's no liquidity in it. I would never trade that. There's gaps in between 1 minute candles. I am out. It's brand new. It's a brand new vehicle, so that's why it's gonna get better eventually. No, Bitcoin USD, that's Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin futures. It's different. Okay, Bill. Yeah, makes sense. That's NKLA, right? Not NIO. NKLA. I mean, I don't know. Imagine they turned into like NIO. Hard to say though. It's it's an ugly chart right now, so it's hard to say. Very ugly chart. It's a weekly chart. Well, let's check the daily. Yeah, it's not any better. See how like when a stock squeezes, perfect example. When a stock squeezes, when it dumps, right? So when it dumps to like here, it's over basically. So now every single time this stock has a jump, it sells off. You know why? Number one reason, too many people are stuck up here with high averages that just want to cut their losses and they just want to get out break even or just minimize their losses. So every time they have an opportunity to get out on the spike, they'll get out. And also short sellers will be jumping onto this and just shorting it because they know there's people that are stuck in here underwater. And you can see every time it does that, it sells off. And that's what I've been saying about like even SND, no, OGI, no, OG, yeah. Like people were getting excited about this jump here today on OGI. No, just gotta zoom out a little bit. Hope that makes sense. That's why knowing when the backside of the trade's there, it's important. Ah, it's cold beer. Yeah. How much is it for that car? 1 Bitcoin? QS? That looks had a good day today. Yeah, just be careful that it's not gonna just dump again. It's an ugly chart. But last few days had a pretty good day, so I don't know. I didn't plan on streaming long, but we're just chatting. I don't have much to do. Maybe I'll go to the gym and I don't know. Drinking this beer is not gonna help with the gym, so all right, Asia. Yeah, Monday's gonna be good. Monday the market is closed. It's a holiday, so we'll be focused on futures only. And the futures do close early, so we're only gonna be trading early on. So it's gonna be a futures only stream. You could buy a Porsche with 2 to 4 Bitcoins. Much better than Tesla.
Who is USAA made for? It's made for
Give me like I don't know. Maybe have some fun. I mean, it's like there's a good chance that crypto is the future currency of Earth. And then it's like, well, which one is it going to be? You know, and maybe it'll be multiple. But it should be considered speculation at this point. And so, you know, don't go too far on the crypto speculation part.
So disposable income is okay, but don't bet the farm on it?
Don't bet the farm on crypto.
Right.
Don't bet the farm on crypto, to be clear.
I hear you. Does it matter that Dogecoin was invented as a joke? Is the technology still there for it to scale for humanity to use as a coin?
Well, there you go. You know, I think it's actually the point is that Dogecoin was invented as a joke, as essentially to make fun of cryptocurrency, and that's why I think there's like an argument like fate loves irony. Like the most entertaining outcome is what would be the most ironic outcome? That the currency that was invented as a joke, in fact, becomes the real currency.
Right. No, absolutely. So, to the moon.
To the moon.
Do you still believe in humanity? Does humanity have a chance?
Yeah, I think so. What do you guys think?
Come on, I think we better start giving back to one another.
Okay, I agree. Okay, guys.
Gotta go to dinner.
Elon, last one I haven't gotten you, man.
Give me a peace sign.
Poor guy.
You got it.
Give me a peace sign.
Yeah. Hey guys. God bless you. It's good to see you. All right.
I think the NQ, actually, it's closed now. Well, Facebook's been terrible lately. No range on it. Same with Apple. You need a lot of money to trade Apple. Have you ever thought about getting into crypto? Oh yeah, I've gotten into crypto a little bit, but again, I just don't see much benefit of crypto right now. Maybe as an investment, but not as a day trading vehicle. How is a $40,000 price tag gonna help me? I need a lot of money. Yeah, I only day. If I wasn't only day trading, I have a friend. One of my best friend's brother made a ton of money on crypto, on Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash and Ethereum. Yeah, but if I buy 0.00 shares, it's still only gonna give me if. Let's see, can I even pull up Bitcoin on here? Probably not. No, I can't. How much percentage does Bitcoin move in a day? Like today, Bitcoin is what? It barely moved, you know? Yeah, it's 0.13%, so there's no reason to trade it. Yeah, I mean, when they bought it, yeah. Yeah, if it moves 5%, then it moves 5%. I could day trade stocks and futures that trade the same. or even more percent. I think Bitcoin's good if you have a lot of money and you invest in it. It's hard to time it. I don't know. It's just my opinion, obviously. Yeah, apparently Tesla made more money on Bitcoin than they made selling cars. I don't know if that's true or not, but damn. Futures I haven't traded. Wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, it's I didn't know either for a while, so I'll make more videos on that because I think it's a very beneficial instrument to trade. If it comes to day trading, it's only good for day trading, nothing else. You do not want to swing trade. Yeah, exactly, Bill. Remember, AMC was supposed to be bought out by Amazon. As soon as AMC tanked, people are like, "Oh, maybe Amazon will buy him out," and then people, kept coming into the stream and saying that because they just kept repeating. Yeah, apparently there's a lot of pollution with Bitcoin. I know, right? Amazon Prime has videos and stuff. But I guess they want to show movies. I don't know, like the blockbuster movies. I don't know. Like imagine like the new way to see a movie, brand new movie is gonna be online. You don't have to go to the movies anymore. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure, Bill. I'm sure there's a lot of people that will believe that too. As soon as they read it, they'll just repeat it. I watch movies on Amazon. Um, just because I'm lazy and I don't have Netflix or anything like that, but Yeah, blind. There's many ways. That's why the movie industry is suffering. Same thing with music industry. There's so much piracy going on. Even like the TV networks are suffering big time. How is Dogecoin doing? We're going to the moon. Still at 7 cents. Still holding up nicely. How about XRP? 59 cents. It's sad, but I was in XRP when it was at its peak. I was in XRP here. During this spike, I was in it. I turned like 500 bucks into like 7 grand, and I never sold it. I was diamond handing it. It sucks. XRP was supposed to be the next big one, so I kept holding, and yeah. I've tried holding many times, and I just can never make a big winner. So I just rather scalp and have more small winners turn into a big winner at the end of the month.
Meet Chris and Mark.
Any new pump and dumps in the marketplace right now? No, we haven't noticed anything today. Today was pretty slow of a day. Well, hopefully next week something will pop up. Unless shippers become something, but I don't know. Usually the pump and dumps are not obvious right in the beginning, right? They kind of lurk in the beginning and then they start building momentum. No, I don't follow him. Dead Snide, no. I follow a lot of people, but not him.
What's up, everyone? I'm also them getting this 2022. We also have parts on all current generation GPS satellites and of course the Mars rover. So this
I love how his
methane
camera is set
sat
up the same
is
way
a
as mine.
planned American/New Zealand space mission currently scheduled for launch in 2022. The mission is planned.
After recently speaking with the company, my faith in the stock is only increasing, he says. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't follow him because I don't really trade that way, so that's why I don't follow him. Never heard of him. I just day trade, guys. But if he has some good info, that's cool. Big following, 157,000. Wow, he has so many. You know how much money he's making off YouTube, guys? Does YouTube still pay good? If you have a huge following like him, he's getting 80,000 views in one day on a video. 33,000 views in 4 hours. Yes, he would be making good money at the end of the month. Let's say 80,000 views. I mean, I don't know how much he could be making, but maybe like $500 for a video like that with 80,000 views. It all depends. I could tell you guys how much I made if you guys want to know. I've made over, since I started streaming on, I guess February 1st. February 1st was my first day with well, not really. February 1st is when I got approved for partnership towards the end of the day. That day I had a stream with 40,000 views. But basically I've made of ad revenue $300, $302. Yeah, the real money comes from sponsorships, tips, and all that stuff. Like I've made way more from tips than I made from ads. But at the same time, I've been streaming nearly 20 hours a day too, those few days, you know. But it's like working minimum wage. Yeah, it's like I will be trading anyway. I'll be sitting in front of the screen anyway. So why not? If I could pay for a couple hobbies with YouTube, that'd be awesome. Like I'd go to the track with my car, and that costs around $1,000 for the day, right? So you have to get a hotel. The car eats gas like crazy during the track. Sometimes you go to like a half a tank and it almost says the light goes on that it's running out of fuel because that's how much fuel it takes. The track day itself costs around 700 with full insurance, right? Fully insured always. Sometimes more. Yeah, I mean, I don't plan on being a millionaire, but my business is still my main thing. Obviously, now with the business being basically shut down, it's tough. But I hope by April it goes back to normal, and I'll have a really solid year. So between my business, um, so I have my business with DJing, then I have a side business in the same industry, with photo booths. So I have a lot of contracts and subcontract work with that. So that's like my second thing, which usually I combine them both. Then I have trading. I do rent my car on Turo sometimes. So last year was my kind of first year I started doing that. I don't know if I will do it again, but it was pretty solid income. Made like 6,000-7,000 in 2 months or 3 months renting the car. Yeah, so if you just combine like 7 streams of income, and they all make a little bit of money, it adds up to the end of the year, you know? Yeah, skiing is expensive. I stopped skiing, but yeah. If you go to the nice resort, it's very expensive. I would love to make trading into the next step where I could make $3,000-$4,000 in a day, but I just don't know. I feel like I've been stuck in the same range for a long time. Still have some inconsistencies I gotta work on. Yeah, it's ultra. I mean, especially when you have the least amount of expenses, that's the best time to trade. It's bad to trade when you have a lot of expenses because it's too stressful. Wow. See, that's. I don't know if you were the one that was asking me if I'm gonna do it again or if I'm planning on doing it still. But yes, my plan is to do Uber Eats, as well as a not so much as a side hustle, but as a documentary type of thing for YouTube and fund and trading account with that, and then see if I could turn, let's say, a month. If I take a month of Uber, put it in a trading account, can I triple it in 1 month trading futures? You know, that was like the plan. But if I could have made $1,000 or $2,000 in 1 week or 2 weeks of Uber, then I'll just do 2 weeks. No, I never did. I was applying for it, and I told the stream that was like the plan for my YouTube channel in the beginning before AMC started going crazy, and I started streaming AMC. My plan was to do that. I was gonna do 12-hour days on Uber and see how much money I could make for, let's say, a month straight. That was the plan. Not in the stock portfolio, but into my trading account. But at the same time, I don't want to give people hope that, you know, because I've been trading for so long. So if I take a certain amount of money and I could turn it into something, doesn't mean someone else that's brand new will be able to do it. Because there's videos out there like that. But apparently, when I did my application, I did something wrong because I reached out to the support, and they told me I have to do the application over again. I wouldn't do Uber. I would just do Uber Eats, by the way. Yeah, DoorDash doesn't even take people by me anymore. It's so concentrated now and saturated that I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea anymore. Yeah, but I don't want to do that, Sim. That's like front running the stream. Plus, I don't think it would matter. A lot of the guys that are watching me don't trade much, don't trade fast. I didn't build the channel based on that. It could turn into it, but if I'm trading live on stream, it's gonna be futures, and then we'll dabble into the long-term holds and the hype stocks, as well. But I will show you guys how I short stocks, how I long stocks intraday, as well once in a while. What do you do for work, STL? What do you do for work? Okay. Someone just asked, why do I choose to do futures instead of stocks, for example? All right, so there's probably five reasons. One, I've been trading for 5-6 years now, mostly stocks. Futures are something that are new to me. About a year and a half ago, I started dabbling into futures. I didn't like them at first, and then I, got into it again. So one reason, there's no PDT rule. I do not need to have a big amount of money in my account. That's one. Number two, there's way less manipulation. There's no slippage. If you've day traded, you know what slippage is. There's no SSR. There's no halts. There's no none of that crap that goes on with stocks. All right, so that's number two. Number three is when I play stocks, I do love to short them, especially the penny stocks, the cheap stocks, right? So if I'm day trading them, I will be shorting them a lot. It gets expensive. It gets very expensive to short them, and sometimes the gains are just overshadowed with the expenses at the end of the month. So not to say that it's not possible to do it, but the commissions and the cost of trading with stocks would would sometimes be a lot. So that's three. What's number four? Number four technically is the last one that you should care about, but it's the tax breaks. So if you're in the US, 60% of the profits that you make on futures is taxable at long-term income. So 20% is the maximum tax bracket. So 60% of that profit. So you save huge amounts there. Then also other reasons, small reasons, is like my broker, for example, has a withdrawal fee. Futures, there is no withdrawal fee. So if I make $1,000 in a week, I could pay myself at no cost, right? There's no minimum for withdrawal. There's no minimum. There's no fee at all to withdraw. Also, the fees to trade futures are much less. So yeah, you have commissions, which I know some of you guys are used to free brokers such as Robinhood and Webull. It doesn't work for day trading. So for day trading, you'll be paying around 75 to $200 a month for just a platform to use. The data is expensive for a good broker, and the data is it's faster. It's direct access to the market, so you have to pay commission, but you also have much faster data that comes through on your platform, and your orders will go much faster into the market. So that's another cost. So all those costs at the end of the day, unless you're a really big trader, do add up, because you do have to cover them. If you're able to make consistent gains, it's not a big deal. It's part of business expense. But futures just eliminate a lot of those things. And so that was like all part of 4 and 5 with the cost. And another reason, which I love, is that futures trade 24 hours a day. Technically, it's 3 hours a day. 23 hours a day. So if you have a job, you could trade them. You get home from work, you could trade them. Whatever you live on in the world, you could trade them at some time, right? Because if you have a job that interferes with the market open, you could trade them after work or whatever it might be. And then you don't have to look for stocks. So with stocks, you have to look for stocks nonstop. Okay, so you have to research stocks. You have to see what's hot. You have to have scanners. Like the scanner that I have, it's about $120 a month. This scanner that you see here, I did pay a yearly subscription for it, so I got it a little bit cheaper. That's why I still have it. Probably right now I would not even use it if I didn't need it. With futures, you don't need to do any research. You just have the Nasdaq and you have the ES, which is the S&P 500, and you just trade those two. And I barely even trade the ES. I started with the ES, and a lot of people do. Apparently, it's the most popular one, but I much prefer to trade the NASDAQ. And you're just focused on one chart, so you know exactly how it traded the day before, so you could trade it for today, and you have an idea of what it did. Versus if it's a brand new stock, you have no idea how that stock is going to behave that day. A lot of people trade Tesla only, so they'll just trade Tesla. They'll do it on options now, but back in the day, they used to just trade a Tesla or trade Apple every single day, because they just get familiar with how it moves and what to expect from it, So with futures, you kind of get familiar with it, and it's just much easier. And I'm just able to milk the cow as much as I can. I still trade small, right? So today I had like this week was solid, guys. I don't know why, but for some reason I had a pretty solid week. I had one red day and 3 green days, and I did not trade on Monday. And last 2 days I've made forget 1,000 on Wednesday. I think it was like 800 yesterday, and it was like 460 today. But I hope that explained it, why I got into stocks. But yeah, CCIV is crazy. Johnny, take care, man. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. We'll be live on Monday for futures trading. Oh, another reason why I prefer futures is because they're not closed. There's only 3 days the futures are closed out of the whole year, versus the regular markets closed 10 days out of the year. Probably not enough time for a cup and handle at this time. What does it work out for $100 investment? Okay, so another thing is futures, just to be clear, it's for day trading only, right? So you're not holding it for the next day. It's only, like, my average trade today was about 50 seconds. Okay, so $100 in. So if you put in $100 into NASDAQ right here, let's say you bought the breakout at the high of all-time highs, right? Right here, that was the all-time highs. So if you bought $100 worth, so it'd be one contract, and then let's say you rode it all the way to the close, you would have made $108, $110 with $100. So you make 100% return right here. Of course, if you would have lost that much, you lose $100. Can you trade it right now? No, the market's closed now. Is it like a call? Not really. It is like a call. No, it's not really. Don't complicate futures contracts with options contract. It's two different things. So basically, Pluck, to give you an idea, so the NASDAQ, one contract, a micro contract, is gonna cost you $100. So if you take two contracts, it's $200. That's how much you need to have in your account. Every time, you can see the prices, right? Can you see the prices here? Every time this thing moves $1, you actually make $2 on your P&L. So if it goes up $1, you're up $2. If it goes down $1, you're down $2. So I basically trade 10 of those at a time. So I take 10 contracts which is called a mini contract. One mini contract is the same as 10 micro contracts, but the commission is a little bit cheaper, so it's better to take 10. It's better to take 1 versus 10, if that makes sense, because at the end of it, the commission is a little bit less. But this thing, let's say the whole entire day, the range is $174. So from the top to bottom, you could have made $360, right? 174 times 2, I think. $175 times 2, $350. Sorry. But what happens if you lose more than 100? Nothing happens. If you have more in your account than $100, you just lose more than 100. But if sorry, I'm just reading the comments. If you have $1,000 in your account, you could lose a whole 1,000 with just $100 investment, obviously, right? Because it's leveraged. So you just don't let it do that. You stop out. And if you don't stop out, your broker will sell you out when your account's down to like $200, let's say. Your broker won't let you lose more than what you have in your account. Christian, do you usually play with 500? Usually 1,000, because I take one mini contract, which is $1,000. Does it just die like an option? No, it does not. Don't think of it any different than trading stocks. You're trading a stock. The stock is priced at $13,820, but it only costs you $100 to get in it. And then for every dollar that it moves, you make $2, and for every dollar that you lose on it, it's $2 of your P&L. So it's almost like having 2 shares. That's how the easiest way to explain it is, for $100, you get 2 shares, because for every time it goes up $1, you make $2. Does that make sense? And the reason for that is because it's leveraged. It's highly leveraged. Yes. Forex is even higher. Forex is the most highly leveraged, but it's much harder to trade. Oh, it's way better than options, yeah. Options are only good for stocks that are expensive, I think. Yeah, so if you make $100 profit, you end up making, if you make 100-point profit, you end up making $200. So what I do, just so you guys know, I have a bracket order, right? So I get in these trades and I get out instantly within seconds, because as soon as I get in, I have, let's say if I buy, I have a sell order that goes out right away to sell for, let's say, $1.50. So if I sell for $1.50, I'm making $30, right? Because I'm trading one mini, which is 10 of micros. So for every dollar, for me it moves, it's $20. So if I do $1.50, that's $30. So I scalp either for 30 or I scalp for 50. So it's 2.5 points, right? Depending on what level I get in. And then at the open, usually I let it ride a little bit more. So I try to make a bigger trade at the open. Like on Wednesday, I believe I had 2 contracts or 3 contracts even. So I got a contract, and as soon as I was up a lot on that contract, I added 2 more, and I was able to make like $600 within 30 seconds. Yeah, plus Forex is just hard. It's hard to trade. Ultimate, I'll get to you in a second. We're trying to explain futures here. All right, Bill asked, what would be the reason for trading a mini versus 10 micros if 10 micros are cheaper than 1 mini? No, Bill, it's the opposite. 1 mini is cheaper than 10 micros on commissions. I could show you the commissions. Let me show you. Where are the commissions? Tradeovate has better commission. So if we take a look here. So to some of you, commissions might be weird, but commissions are only like commission-free trading is only new because of Robinhood. There's no such thing as free commission trading. Pricing. All right, so this has a good breakdown of commissions. All right, so no, it's cut off. All right, so we have the mini. So these are all the futures that you could trade, right? So there's so many different futures that you could trade. But again, don't complicate things. We're going to be focused on the E-mini S&P 500 and the E-mini NASDAQ. So the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ mini will cost $2.13 for one contract. So if I buy and sell, it's $4.16. That's how much I pay commissions. That's commissions and the market fees. So the market fees are included in that. So these are all the market fees, like $1.25. That's from the exchange. That's not from the broker. Versus the micro, which is again a 1/10. So the micro futures are brand new. They're from March 2019. There was no micro futures before that. That's why trading futures was dangerous prior to March of 2019, because the minis, they move a lot. So if you don't know what you're doing, you could lose really fast. So when we have the micro, that's 1/10. So everything's divided into 10, but you pay 61 cents per contract. So if you take 10 of them, it's paying like 3 times more than the mini. Even though the value of when the stock moves or when the future contract moves, it's the same, but you would be paying 3 times more in commission. Hope that explains why it's better to trade 1 mini versus 10 micros. The benefit of 10 micros is that you could sell one at a time. You don't have to sell them all at once. It's like having 10 different shares. So you use Tradeovate, not TOS, for trading futures? Yes. I use TOS only for charting. I've said that many times, but I use TradeZero for trading stocks, and I use M futures and Tradeovate for futures. Yes, definitely. That's the beauty of futures trading. Being able to trade on the chart is amazing. So you can move the stop, you can move your profit. You could just basically trade on the chart. It's much faster. That is something that's not on my platform, so I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, that's something I gotta add to my presentation when I do like the video on futures, is being able to trade with it from the chart. Yeah, it depends on the plan of the trade, right, Bill? Are you looking to scale in? Like if I'm just scalping quick, my point of that is to make sure the commissions are as low as they can be, because I do trade super fast. Yeah, I gotta ask them. I'm not gonna make a course I'm gonna sell. Don't worry, you guys. This is all basic information that you can find on YouTube. So I'm just gonna try to like summarize things, you know. I'm not gonna charge you for it. You guys donate and do all those different things for me. Maybe I could do like a membership where it's like $5 a month if anyone wants to sign up just to like help out. You know. Yes, you could short futures all the time, yes. So you profit on the price that goes up and down. So if you short it, which there's no restrictions to short, I do that all the time. So if the stock is going up, I think I was shorting it all the way up here. So if it's going up, you could just short the levels of resistance and make money on the way down. That stock is not on my platform. I don't know what stock that is. Fortnite. I just checked. That's not a penny stock because I have penny stocks. So the cool thing is that if you are brand new to stocks and you don't know a lot about stocks yet, learning futures is not that complicated. Versus if you're so big into stocks, you already have that bias developed for stocks, then futures might be like, you know? Oh, it's like a European stock. It's a European stock or something. Or from Norway. And it's downtrending. It's beat up. I don't know what to tell you. It's hard to see when I make it small, but this is the daily chart. It's very beat up. It's not a healthy chart. Not sure. Are you in this? It's so beat up. Look at guys. It's been downtrending for how long now? No, it's downtrending for me. He said Rex Silicon. Something right there. No? If you have 2,100 shares, I can't help you. That's too much money involved. I wish I could. That would be nice. But I have no idea, Rob. I don't know the stocks at all. I'm assuming CVS is doing okay, but it's hard to say. I typed in REC, no RECSI, and it's that one. The 5 ticker symbols always confuse me. Yeah, CCIV was running. I saw that. All I'm going to say about CCIV, if you're in it, don't get greedy. Don't let CCIV become the next TLROI, please. So yeah, why is that one? It's a completely different chart. It's looking good. I don't know. That's looking good, so I don't know. Here's the NASDAQ. Bastards. But hey guys, it's getting late. I'm gonna have to hop off. I gotta go do a couple of things. I gotta do some construction in my house. Oh, the worst part. I can't wait for Monday. Hey, jump in on the Discord, guys. I'll let you guys know when the next stream is coming. I might stream on Sunday. I don't know yet. I know that's gonna be a slow stream because it's Valentine's Day. I should definitely work on videos instead. But cheers, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the slow Friday. What's going on Monday, Bill? You're not gonna be around Monday? Ravi just got here. Just so you guys know, I will be on Monday for a stream because futures are open. It will be a futures only stream, not stocks. Ultimate, we haven't seen anything on the radar today. That was super nice. Today was a slower day. We gotta wait for the next hype. All right, sounds good. Yeah, it'll be a short stream on Monday. I'll get on at like 8:30 a.m. and we'll stream till 1 p.m. Yeah, we're buying Biden on Monday. Alright, guys. You guys are the best. Makes time go by so fast. It just shows that if I get on stream after like 8 a.m., my day just goes by way too fast. I mean, today it flew by. It was worth it. We've probably made about $10 today on ads. So made about $1 an hour. So it's solid. We're doing good, Cool Whip. We're signing off as we speak. Next stream will be on Monday. Monday markets are closed, but the futures markets are open. I would stay on, but I gotta go do something, and yeah, I wanna kind of relax a little bit too. Yeah, I'm not doing it for money. It's fine. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Hit that like again if you're still here. Hit that like. And I'll see you guys. Can I? Yeah, hold on one second. Discord link is coming up. Mm -mm. All right, guys. Have a good night.